You see it, man. How about them Buckeyes, baby? Smack them Ducks. I told you that get back was gonna be sweet. They shouldn't have beat us the first time, but they did. Unfortunately, Will Howard made a stupid mistake, and that's just how it go. But now, when it matters, when that championship is on the line, let's go ahead and get that Rose Bowl out the way because we want something bigger. We want something better. So shout out to my Buckeyes, man. That's exactly what we needed. Needed to go out there. Jeremiah Smith, best wide receiver in the country. Hands down. I don't care if he's a freshman. Best wide receiver in the country. If he was eligible for the draft, he'd be the top receiver gone. And that's just straight how it is. We got the best two running backs. Our defense is the best in the country. Should be no reason why we shouldn't win the championship this year. Straight up. But we'll see because we know how this stuff work out. Ryan Day, this is the best way for you to lock everything down. You could say, I beat Oregon, the number one seed. I revenged that loss. Then you could say that I beat Texas in basically a home game for them because we got to go to Dallas. And then you could say I either beat Notre Dame or Penn State in the championship to win it all for the first 12-team playoff. So Ryan Day, that'll be a big, 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 big W on your resume for sure, especially how the fans feeling about you with this Michigan stuff. So that's how I think you should make sure you going out and starting your 2025 for sure. But other than that, though, I just want to take a moment to talk about the college football playoff as a whole. I don't think a lot of people has been pleased. I think people have been disappointed, mostly because of how the games have went. Now, people are already saying like, "Oh, this is a bad idea, this and that, and this and that." But it's really because the games have been blowouts. Like, let's be real. If the games were all close, nobody would be mad about SMU being in or Indiana being in or whoever else people are mad about. I think if the games were closer, that wouldn't even be a discussion. Now, I don't know the path to fixing it, but what I do think we need to do is just relax because it is new. It's something new, and college football is going through this renaissance right now. It's really becoming a professional football league. That's really what it's becoming. We got the NIL, we got the transfer portal, and now you throw in a 12-team playoff. Nobody really knows how to fix it the best way, and all these people got all these suggestions, but it's always a caveat to that. So I think everybody should just relax. I think it will be better in the future. I think it's good for the sport. I think letting 12 teams in that are deserving, if you truly feel like it's 12 teams deserving, and maybe you feel like it's only 10 and two get in because of resume, that's fine. But I think, you can adjust how the seating looks. You don't put Ohio State, probably the most talented team in the country, you don't put them as the eighth seed. So they have to play Tennessee at home. And that's another part of it. I don't think you put these first round matchups at home for the higher seed. Like Tennessee was never going into Ohio State and winning. SMU was never going to Penn State and winning. Indiana was never going to Notre Dame and winning. So that college football, that home field advantage is probably the biggest in all sport. Well, in American sports. So I don't think that's a good recipe, and I definitely think you got to look at it for what it's worth. Like, it's no reason Ohio State should have been the eighth seed in this tournament. It's no reason for that. Even with two losses, you beat Penn State. They just because you didn't play in the Big Ten championship. And then we're seeing that you put them up against Tennessee, they blow them out at home. You put them up against Oregon again. Oregon got shafted, but it is what it is, man. I think college football is in a good direction. It's in a good place. It just has to improve and tweak some things, and I think that'll come with time. So I think everybody just needs to take a deep breath, calm down, and I think we'll be just fine with college football. Now, coming up next week, we got Ohio State and Texas. We got Penn State and Notre Dame. So those should be two really good games. Hopefully, the Ohio State game won't be good. Hopefully, we just blow them out too. But we'll see. But like I said, just relax, man. Enjoy what we have. And then NFL coming up soon. So I'll see you guys in a couple of days. We'll talk about the recaps on the games, probably Chargers a W at the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.